In this video, we will identify the highest common factor of two numbers. How do you find the highest common factor when given two numbers or three numbers? Highest common factor is also known as the HCF. First, the definition of a factor. Let's remind ourselves what a factor is. A factor is a number that is multiplied by another number to give a product. For example, 3 times 5 is 15, and so therefore the 3 and the 5 are factors of 15. But what is the highest common factor? When we compare factors of two or more numbers, the highest common factor is the largest factor that is the same. So for example, factors of 6 and factors of 8. The factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, and 6. And the factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4, and 8. And if you notice, 1 is common to both, and 2 is common to both. But the largest number is 2, and therefore the highest common factor of 6 and 8 is the number 2. Sometimes the HCF, the highest common factor, is also called the greatest common factor, or GCF, but they're the same thing. Let's look at two numbers and see if we could find the highest common factor. 12 and 15. How do we get 12 through multiplication? 1 times 12 is 12, but 2 times 6 is also 12, and 3 times 4 is 12. And so the factors of 12 are 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. For 15, 1 times 15 is 15, and 3 times 5 is 15. So the factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5, and 15. And if we look at both, we try to find what numbers are the same, which factors are the same in 12 and 15. And we can see that 1 is in both, that is common. We also could see that 3 is common to both numbers. And those are the only two factors that are common to 12 and 15. And now we take the highest number out of 1 and 3, which we know is 3. And so the highest common factor is 3. The highest common factor of 12 and 15 is 3. But let's look at it in another way. Let's take 12 again and multiply two numbers together to give us 12. 1 times 12 is 12. And so the factors of 12 are 1 and 12. 2 times 6 is 12, so the factors of 12 are 2 and 6. 3 times 4 is 12, so the factors of 12 are 3 and 4. And we can see that all of the factors are there now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. The factors of 15, well, 1 times 15 is 15, so the factors are 1 and 15. 3 times 5 is 15, and so the factors are 3 and 5. And now we see the factors of 15 as 1, 3, 5, and 15. We also can see the factors of 12 above. We see that 1 is common, and 3 is common. And so the common factors of 12 and 15 are 1 and 3. But the highest common factor is 3, because 3 is larger than 1. Let's look at another two numbers. 18. Well, 1 times 18 is 18, so the factors are 1 and 18. 2 times 9 is 18, so the factors are 2 and 9. 3 times 6 is 18, and so the factors are 3 and 6. Let's look at how to get 8 through multiplication. 1 times 8 is 8, so the factors are 1 and 8. And 2 times 4 is 8, so the factors are 2 and 4. And so we can see the factors of 18 are 1, 2, 3, 6, 9, and 18. The factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4, and 8. Now we find which ones are common. Well, you will notice by now that 1 is always common to both numbers. And we also see 2 is common to both. Those are the only two numbers that are common. And so the common factors are 1 and 2. And the highest common factor is 2. Let's look at another two numbers. Let's find the HCF of 20. 1 times 20 is 20. So the factors are 1 and 20. 2 times 10 is 20. So the factors are 2 and 10. 4 times 5 is 20, and the factors are 4 and 5. We can see all of the factors of 20, 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. And now the factors of 10. 1 times 10 is 10, so the factors are 1 and 10. And 2 times 5 is 10, so the factors are 2 and 5. And we can see the factors of 10 are 1, 2, 5, and 10. Now the common factors, again, 1 is common to both. We can see that 2 is common to both. And in this question, we can see 5 is common to both. And also 10 is common to both. So the common factors of 10 and 20, we have now 4 numbers, 1, 2, 5, and 10. And the HCF, the highest, the greatest, is 10. And now it's quiz time. You have 5 seconds to answer the following. Find the HCF of 3 and 6. Time's up. The answer is 3. The factors of 3 are 1 and 3. The factors of 6 are 1, 2, 3, and 6. And we can see that the highest common in red is 3. Question 2. Find the HCF of 8 and 10. Time's up. The answer is 2. The factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4, and 8. The factors of 10 are 1, 2, 5, and 10. We can see the common factors in red, and the highest one, the greatest one, is 2. Question 3. Find the HCF of 15 and 20. Time's up. The answer is 5. The factors of 15 are 1, 3, 5, and 15. The factors of 20, as we saw earlier, are 1, 2, 4, 5, 10, and 20. The common factors are in red, and the greatest one is 5. Question 4. Find the HCF of 14 and 21. Time's up. The answer is 7. The factors of 14 are 1, 2, 7, and 14. And the factors of 21 are 1, 3, 7, and 21. The common factors in red are 1 and 7, and the greatest is 7. Last question. Find the HCF of 8 and 16. Time's up. The answer is 8. The factors of 8 are 1, 2, 4, and 8. The factors of 16 are 1, 2, 4, 8, and 16. The common factors are in red, 1, 2, 4, and 8, but the greatest is 8, and so the HCF is 8. And now you've solved the mystery of how to find the highest common factor. Excellent job.